in trespasses and sins. Let's go. Muwulidde. Imagine tuli fenna mukyala kyaligamba. Dayo wali.
Okay.
Dayo wali. Dayo watandikidde.
Verse 1.
I'm going to make a few points and we'll be out of here. And you,
He
made alive who were dead in trespasses and sins. In which you once walked, according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit who now works in the sons of disobedience, among whom also we were all once conducted ourselves in the lust of our flesh, fulfilling the desires of the flesh and of the mind, and we are by nature children of wrath, just as others. It's good to read. But God, awusagala oyiseewo maaso.
Do not pass this statement.
But God, who is rich in mercy. My God is rich in mercy. He's not rich in wrath. He's not rich in anger. He is rich in mercy. So the address of mercy, the address of kindness, if you need mercy, if you need kindness, if you want to be loved, if you want to be considered, if you want to be helped, the reference is God. Is our Father. And if you are here today and you need mercy and you need kindness and you need love, you are in the right place.
Amen.
So with which He loved us, because of His great love with which He loved us, the mercy is great, the love is great. Let's continue. I think this is the longest we shall read. Even when we were dead, when we were dead. Do you know that you were once dead? Do you know that if you don't appreciate where you're coming from, you will not appreciate where you're going? Because they have not showed you. Our mothers tell us that you child, I nursed you. You grow up and then you think you're born when you were tying Some of you, they used to sit you down. They tell you, madam, kneel down, I gave birth to you. I nursed you. Please. I used to take out all your mucus. Sorry, anyway.
And then you start saying sorry. But then you had forgotten. But whenever they remind you where you came from, what you are in, you will appreciate where you are. You're somewhere. And you have to know very well where you are. Because when the tomb was opened, there are things that changed.
Ekigambo kya mukyala yiga kigambo kyaffe era mbadde ngambisa mugangayizi nti ekyo kigambo mukyala yiga kyayogedde si kikye yekka naye kyaffe ffenna. Things have changed, and as we realize and appreciate it now, this Easter is going to determine a change of things in your life. I know you are clapping because that statement is a bit. Why? Because there are some things we are emphasizing and we are recognizing. We are awakening our conscience. That's why we are here, to these truths. And then the power of God then flows. So he says, we were dead, which means we are no longer dead. And he says, we are made alive. In other words, we are alive. What kind of aliveness is that? That is